boys. She started back up. Alright guys, welcome back, man. As you guys saw in the intro, the Mustang is back up and running. She was down for a bit. It's just so many things came up with this thing. If you guys are new to the channel, welcome. Eric here, also known as Diablito, and single turbo Mustang Gen 2 Coyote. Yeah, some things came up. As the last video you guys seen I posted was over a month ago. I was gonna kind of tap into my own fuel system and kind of build my own thing. If you guys saw that, you know what, it's still theoretically a good idea. This is the other one, and maybe I'll make another video in the future. But Lund, my tuners, said no, man, we need 2 pumps in there. So that's why I couldn't use this OEM hat, upgrade just the fuel pump, and then tap into here so I can get a return. That was kind of scrapped out, so it led me to get the Fore system. I said, you know what, if I'm gonna go about it and do it right, I might as well get something that, you know, people have told me that works great, and that's the Fore system, and that's what I did. So I'm sporting the dual pump hat from Fore, running the L4 style, which means I got the pump coming out and then it splits into a Y, feeds into each rail. I got the 4 rails as well, went with that straight into the rail, and each line here connects to there. Originally I wasn't going to do the L4, I was going to do the L1, but you know what, I was close to, you know, completing the L4. So I bought these this stainless kit here from eBay. Although I wouldn't recommend them, I'm already having problems with the little leak here off these fittings. I'm gonna go ahead and just order those fittings I need from Fore and run all their stuff, just because, you know, fuel is crucial, and I don't want to have to be dealing with leaks all the time. But everything leading up to it is all Fore. I have nothing but back here but Fore Innovations fittings back there. They're the black ones. That's solid, so I just got to get these 4 here, and then I'm solid. I came with the 4FI regulator. That works. I'm really happy with the system. Tuning, now we're getting into the tuning part. I did have to go another route too eventually. I was going to, but I did go with the HP. It's right over there, let me get it. I went with the HP tuners. Oh, let me show you now that I'm back here. I'm running my fuel controller. From there, it's coming into a 100 amp resettable kill switch, and going into my switch here, my kill switch, and that's how I'm running the controller there. And I'm gonna kind of get into detail a little bit of the whole fuel system right now. But I wanted to show you this. I ended up getting this HP MP. Let me get it out. This HP tuners MPVI3 tuning kit. Well, one, because my N gauge was basically obsolete now, so Lund recommended I get their RTD module through HP tuners. But I kind of was a step ahead in my eyes, at least, and I said, you know what, I might as well, you know, invest the other 150 bucks and get myself an MPVI3, which this is going to allow me to tune not only my car but other cars with it. I'm in the process of learning to kind of, you know, get into tuning myself. Not gonna happen overnight, but you know, that's a process I'm going to. And with this thing here, I can pretty much tune, you know, any Mustang of ours like this, Chevy, stuff like that. I'm gonna stick to the Coyote. Looking at the tuning school courses, well, I already started some of them. That's another video, but that's the reason why I went with this MPVI3, because I kind of had to. So I want to go ahead and get this. So we're doing all our tuning, all our data logging through this MPVI3, and it's pretty cool because it's all through an app. So I don't have to send it through the computer anymore and get the SD card and get into the computer. All this is done through here in Bluetooth. So that's real cool. So that's tuning. I just literally got the base tune right now, which I'll kind of start her up right now for you. Just the base tune. They don't want to see no boost, nothing over 6,000 RPMs. So let me just put that back in there. So yeah, I got the base tune in from Lund. You know, the usual. If you guys never dealt with Lund, they'll give you the whole rundown of what you have to do. I let it idle and then get some 1,500 holds to 2,500, etc., etc. That's the Lund process. What you guys want to see is with the Fore system of what I kind of compiled together. So I guess it starts off with my controller. Let me get some lights here. Okay guys, as you guys see there, my my controller is right there, right? That's the FC3, so it's capable of holding 3 pumps. You obviously see the 2 pumps here. They're on constant right now, on all the time. Lund wants it that way. And in order to do that, you obviously run, see that green wire there, runs straight to the remote 1 pump there. And the wire you tap into, I believe it's a yellow and gray wire down there. Runs right to that, and then you run another connecting wire from that remote 1 to remote 2, and that will get you to be, you know, constantly running 2 pumps. I know some guys do run a hop switch. I do have that. If I use it, I'm not too sure, but I do have that hop switch up here. And if you don't know what a hop switch is, it'll basically activate the second pump above like 4 or 5 psi, and then when you're not in 4 or 5 psi or more, you're only using 1 pump. But right now I'm using 2 pumps. I just have it connected just if I ever have to use it. So that's pretty much the controller. It's a great controller, guys. So easy, so easy. That's the power and ground. Like I said, that power goes straight to my 100 amp resettable. They send you a one, but I prefer to use that one. I already had it. That 100 amp resettable. And then you ground chassis. I just got it from there. Works great. And then, you know, connect your pump. The pump itself, it's a little dark, but I'm sure you guys have seen plenty of videos. It's a Fore system pump, billet aluminum, looks beautiful. Got my fittings in here, return and feed. That's you know, sweet. That's pretty much, you know, spot on. All you got to do is, if you do get it, it's really, really easy if you guys do install it yourself, with getting the fuel sending measurements back to your car and connecting it. Fore makes it really easy for you guys to do that. And then up here, like I said, I do got the rails. I originally was going to use my stock rails, but Lund recommended, you know what, just get the rails. With E85, you're going to be tapped out like at 8 psi on E85 with boost with the stock rail. Get yourself the upgraded rails, feed them, you know, through one each, and then, you know, return them. Control the regulator there. You should be good running full 85 on it. And then I got my fuel pressure gauge here, sends it to the car, and then my oil pressure, finally put that on there, that's connected. So oh yeah, and upgraded my charge pipe. So that's the biggest things I did from the last videos you guys seen at single turbo. I upgraded my fuel system fully, got rid of the boost pump, and I upgraded my charge pipe from 3-inch to 3.5 so I can get a little bit more power in there. That's the biggest part. Other than that, I invested a lot in some heat shielding. Got that shielded, that shielded, back there down shielded. I'm taking care of the heat. Wrapped up a lot of wires. Wrap this up here. That way, it's nice and cool. As cool as possible, at least. Running that. So I'm gonna get into it right now, so you guys can kind of hear it. But yeah, that's pretty much it. I kind of feel like I wanted to say something else to you guys, but I guess not it. I guess you guys want to see this thing start up, and let's kind of, you know, drive around. I really, you know, can't get on her right now because we're still in the tuning process. But I'll kind of give you a little bit of, I guess, of how she's sounding and stuff like that. Let's see. Let's get in there. I won't drive her today, but just so you guys can hear her. That's power on. You can hear the pump going. Right? Got my boost controller. Pump's going. Here we go. Easy. Easy. Girl starts up easy. Got my PSI at about 60. You know, got my gauge. Don't need my end gauge anymore. About 55. discrepancy. Here it's saying that it's about 60. At the rail itself, it's about a 55, 56. So a little drop off. Then it feeds it out through here. Goes back down and returns it. But everything looks like it's firing well. No apparent leaks. Down underneath here, I gotta tighten up those wires there. They're a little loose. But for the most part, she feels good. Startup feels good. I'm really happy with her. Really excited.